All right, Mama. I know y'all are probably tired of seeing about this tool, but I've had a lot of people, well, I say a lot of people. One guy actually commented and say, hey, nice demo, but he was being sarcastic, so I sent him a link, and then he said, wow, nice tool, thanks for sharing. But I thought, well, this morning I got just a little bit of welding, not welding, a little bit of grinding. I want you to look. I've already ground it some, but it's still just a little bit from, from being right. That spot on the door was open and I didn't know it. So you can see that I've got just a regular roloc disc holder. It's got 36 grit on the outside, but then I took and cut the center out of another 36 grit, drilled a hole, and let it slide up and sandwich in between. So now you can grind this away, and if you need to get in between, yeah, you could turn it up and go like that, but instead you can have it up like this and grind, and you're slinging the sparks to the right, which is natural, instead of trying to hold it like this and the machine fighting against you. So like I said, it's just a little bit left. You can see just a little bit, but I thought, well, I'm going to share this last little bit. If I can get you set up here. And get you zoomed in. So, like I said, I've already sanded some right here, but it still needs a little more. So when you make this, I think this is something that a company needs to come out with, is a roloc that's got the grit on the both sides. And watch how versatile it is. And if you'll notice, when I'm grinding wide open, I've got it set on 10,000. When you pull away from it and it sees that you're not putting any strain on it, it slows down. And then when you go back into it, like to pull away to look and see if I'm right yet, it'll slow down. I don't know, probably maybe 8,000 or so. And then when you go back in, it speeds back up. And with having that disc on the inside, you can even roll it like this to help get that inside edge smoothed up some, because the door is supposed to be round on the edges, not flat. So I usually try to go back through and try to round up my edges a little bit. See how it wants to catch when you use it in the direction, you know. Now if you have the tool turned this way, then it will pull. But if you're trying to hold it to where it's trying to push, it wants to catch. That's where having it on this side is so nice. And that takes care of that, Mama. I hope that that got y'all in there where you could get a little bit better understanding of the tool, the usage of it and stuff. I really do like the tool. It's easy to, you know, grab a hold of and use instead of grabbing an airline, especially for, well, even for big jobs, but for small jobs especially, it really does work good. And take the time to make one of these. Can't get it to scroll down. There we go. So all this is just, it's just a roloc. Just a regular roloc. That's been sandwiched together. I had thought about gluing the pieces together, but as you can see, it conforms pretty good. And then I just drilled a hole in it after, you know, knocking the other side off and putting it through like that. And once you put it together and put it on the tool, if it's got any little bit of wobble or whatever, just take it down to your floor if you've got an old concrete floor like mine or something, and let the machine get them both perfectly round to each other, and then just screw it into your tool like so. And like I said, it really, I hope that some company sees this out there and says, you know what, I'm going to take that patent and run with it, because in my mind that is an excellent roloc. If you've got it on both sides, it stiffens it up. And like I said, for fabrication to where you've got to grind and it'll grind down, you know, like this door over here, if I was grinding this door, it would be slinging sparks back in front of me or back in my face. But if I've got it rolled over like that, I can grind and make that door right, and it's slinging sparks away from me. So I hope that somebody sees this and says, man, I'm going to patent and make this. And then the whole thing was about the tool, is actually seeing it in use. So I appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this.